Hey, board gamers, BJ from Game Gumbo here, back in the Gumbo pot. This time I'm taking a look at a tiny box game called AQUA. It's a set collection game of art designed by Tate Wu, who also did the artwork, and it's published by Sunrise Tornado, who provided us with this review copy. I'm going to give you a little bit of a brief overview about how the game works and how the scoring is. I'll show you some of the artwork, and then I'll tell you something I really like, a little bit of lagniappe about the way this box fits into your pocket. So let's get right to the table and see what this is all about. Back in the Gumbo pot, we're taking a look at AQUA, a set collection game of art published by Sunrise Tornado and designed by Tate Wu, who also did the artwork for the game. This is a set collection game. It's only an 18 card game, easily fits in your backpack. In fact, I love the way the cards all fit in and then these blocks fit on top of it. That was a nice little design choice. The conceit of the game is that we're museum curators and we're trying to put together the highest scoring either column or row of scoring. We're looking for sets, and that's sets of different numbers and these symbols. We're also trying to get sea turtles here next to water because that'll score some points. And we can also score points by getting lily pads in the columns and rows at the end of the game. Now, the lily pads always score, but the others, there's a unique twist for this game. You've got a push your luck element, but with hidden information. So in each row or column, I'm trying to score one orientation. The opponent is trying to score the other orientation. We've got to match exactly the numbers between 10 and 20. We go over or under, we don't score any for that row or column. So since I know some of the cards I'm playing, but I don't know my opponents, I never know exactly which row or column I'm trying to either bust the other player on or that I'm trying to build myself. And that's a cool feeling while you're playing the game. The game starts with just one card face up and one face down. It depends on which card comes out as to the orientation. And then after that, every time we play, we got to play orthogonally adjacent out of 3 cards in our hand. We'll choose one, for instance, and I would put it here. But I wouldn't put it face up because these 2 cards are face up. I'd put it face down. So my opponent doesn't know now that we're trying to score this turtle and this water. Of course, I'm scoring this way, so I'd probably put it this way to try to get these. But does that mean that I've busted on this column? Just never know because I don't know what this card is. There is a way to find out. Completely surround a card and you'll flip that card over that is surrounded. So now you've got some open information. There's also some boats that'll give a little bit of information. When a boat is placed face up, not face down, so let's say it was like this, then whichever player placed that boat gets to put these scoring tokens, and there are 3 boats in there, so 3 sets of scoring tokens, and then move up to 3 cards orthogonally adjacent away. And that gives bonus points if that card scores for me. And it can score multiple times, so I could get some nice points out of it. Then the other player does that. But am I throwing the player off? Going to a column that I think I've got a lot of points that I can score, so that way they bust that, even though that's not really the one I'm focusing on, or I already think it's already busted. Who knows? It's a little bit of a mind game, but the game plays very quickly. It says 15 minutes, but once you know how to play, you can really play it in less than that. It's a Tapas style game where at the start of the night when you're waiting for other people to play and you got 2 players, you can pull this out of your backpack and play a couple of games back to back to back. So I like the fact that it's quick playing. I like the fact that it's easy to teach, and I love the fact that it fits right in your pocket. So far, it's been a winner for me. I think it's going to stay in my backpack because it's so easy. It's like those button shy games where you just throw a couple of them in your backpack, and when you're waiting in line for something or you're at the dinner table, you can pull this out and play. So I've enjoyed it. I do want to thank Sunrise Tornado for sending us this review copy for us to play it. But other than that, beautiful artwork. Love the theme. Very easy to play, and it's very, very crunchy for such a small game. Until next time, laissez, temps, rouler.